please give us our message and meditation.
Good job, Larry.
Football hasn't started yet, Larry.
Yeah, let's skip the message and go right to the game.
There you go, right? Singing and having a good time. All right. Good? Good. I'm glad Larry left this up here. Because part of what we say every Sunday morning is unity is a positive, practical approach to Christianity based on the teachings of Jesus and the power of prayer. We honor all spiritual teachers and leaders of all faiths because we know there are many paths to the one source, and everyone has the right to choose the right spiritual path for them. To ensure you all know you are welcome and loved when you come in on Sunday, we don't ask about your background. We ask where you came from because we're nosy people. We want to know. We're interested. I want to ensure that everyone knows that they are welcome here every Sunday because we are all one. And also the song that we sang, the first song by Karen Drucker, brings to part of what I'll be talking about today, that from Teach Us to Pray by Charles and Cora Fillmore. The first chapter is the God to whom we pray, and part of that goes into talking about who we are and the I am of us. For most of our lives, we've been taught to think of God's qualities as something to admire from a distance, like standing right before a painting in a museum, appreciating the power and the beauty, but never once imagining the paint could be in our own hands. Charles Fillmore didn't see it that way. He said that the wall between us and God was never built by God. We built it with our exalted ideas of the divine on one side and our small, disparaging ideas of ourselves on the other. So this morning, let us talk to take the wall down together. Now, by trying harder, not by trying harder, but by reaching further, by simply telling the truth about what's already so. Because the branch doesn't have to reach for the vine, it only has to remember it's already attached. So let us speak this truth out loud together. I'll offer what is true of God, and I invite you to answer what is already true of you. God is power, and your reply would be, I am powerful. God is wisdom. I am wise. God is substance. God is life. I am the living. God is mind. I am the thinker. God is truth. I am truthful. We are the mechanism. We are the way that God expresses and shows up in our real world. without us, without our thoughts, mind, thought, and action, nothing can be manifest here. It requires us. It's like God is our hand and we are the fingers. Without the fingers, the hand can't do anything except for maybe slap somebody. You don't really need your fingers for that. It's important. It's all a part. And it never stops being one and stops being whole. We simply get caught up in our real lives and forget that we are part of this large, powerful energy. It's kind of like if one finger would go numb maybe, and it's not doing its job. It fell asleep. We are all here to have a life experience, and we're trying to do it in a little rowboat or something on this vast ocean when behind us is this huge yacht that would make it so much easier, but we're not using that. We decided to throw one of the little lifeboats overboard, and we're going to do it that way because we forgot. We forgot about this powerful energy that is innate to us. And there is so much that God, as us, can accomplish if we remember who we are and remember that power behind us. And having these connections is important. And having that remembrance and doing our practices helps us remember that consciousness of who we really are. Ken, will you put up the slides from the first congregational song? We sang about this. We are the heart, the hands, the voice of Spirit on earth and a blessing to the world. But if we close out our heart and we have our blinders on and we don't see that, the world is missing out on our beautiful, beautiful energy and intent and love. The heart, the hand, the voice. How important it is to remember our true nature. That's our true nature. I read some of these words and I read some of these wonderful books and remember myself and how little of it I use. How little of this power and energy that I use. And I take steps to incorporate more practices to help me remember. And that's what affirmations are about. That's what some of these wonderful songs. It's what I really like about the songs that we bring on Sunday. It's something that sticks in our head and we sing throughout the week, and it reminds us and it lifts us up, and it's a catchy tune, but also, what are the words saying? What are the words saying? Helping us remember, whatever manner it takes, of what our true nature is, to bring love and kindness to ourselves and others. And to ourselves is very important. Self-care is very, very important. As that surgeon said, self-talk. Talk to yourself like you're one of the most loved friends that you have, because you are just as important and just as loved. Instead of waiting for someone else to say, you know, you're pretty great. You know what, I'm pretty great. And recognizing, I get some positive feedback on my talks, recognizing that I'm grateful, and I'm grateful that I'm open to hearing from that wisdom of God, allowing me to speak it through and bring to you some teaching, something that might sit with you. And we're all so individual and unique, right? Each finger is separate, but we're all together. We're so unique that, if sitting and meditation in the morning for 15 minutes in a chair and breathing, that works for you, fabulous. If stopping 5 minutes of your day and remembering you are a divine child of God, thanking God, saying a little prayer and moving along, that's great. Whatever works for you. It's not a cookie cutter thing. If you don't do it this certain way, it's not going to work. No. We're too unique. We can't have a cookie cutter. If we all did it the same way, we'd all get the same results, and there wouldn't be an expansion. There wouldn't be an expansion. So many wonderful ideas, so much wisdom and intelligence in each and every one of us. Take credit for that. Recognize it in ourselves, and it helps us see it in others. And the more we practice this, one of the things I read a couple of days ago about prosperity from the same book is that it takes a while to show up, because it takes us that long for it to be a default that we are prosperity and abundance in action. We have to keep practicing and practicing and practicing until it becomes our truth. Then we start seeing it manifest. Some of these things take long because it takes us a while to get rid of the old records. To get rid of the old records and recordings. And listen to the new recordings, the ones from our heart, the ones where our soul knows that is your truth. And that'll start showing up in your life, because it's a part of every cell of your body that you know that is the truth. So I ask you to take with you today the remembrance of who you are. You are powerful, you are wise, you are loving, you are living, you are the thinker, you are truth, you are truthful. There's nothing separating us from God. It is all wrapped up in what we take with us anywhere we go. And the more we communicate with that, the more we can see it operating through us as we go about our life experience. The analogy of my hand and the fingers is similar to the analogy I'll go over in the meditation about the branch and the vines. The branch doesn't have to reach for the vine. It only has to remember it's already attached. Let us move into our meditation. Settle in. Settle into stillness. Feel your feet, your seat, your breath. We're not in a rush to get anywhere. Saying to ourselves as we breathe in and breathe out, relaxing into our space. a branch. God is the vine. What is true of the vine is true in me. I am wisdom. I am wise. Breathing in, breathing out. God is power. I am powerful. Feel that power quietly, steadily beneath your ribs, patient, unshaken. God is wisdom. I am wise. We trust the knowing already moving in our minds, deeper than any worry. God is love. Let that love loosen anything in your body that has been holding on too tightly. God is life. And in every breath, we are the living evidence of it. I invite you to release the old wall, the one built from thinking God too far and ourselves too small. There was never a wall in truth, only a vine and its branch, and the sap of one life moving through both. We affirm silently to ourselves, I am attached, I am fed, I am fruit-bearing, because I abide in the vine. And so it is.
We're so lucky to have Pat DeSimio with us today, singing one of his songs.
It's always a joy to be here. Here's a little song affirming the fullness of life, the courage to be who we are, and the opportunity in every moment to reach out and welcome joy. This is called Ramblin' After Rain. And it's very much a vagabond sing-along. So as soon as the chorus reaches you, you start to feel it, join in. In the bright and early morning, when the golden day is gone and the birds are calling, tweet, cheep, coo, caw, awaking from a muddy bed with crocuses around my head, and I leave my toe prints right among them all. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, and I'll take pain. I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. With the pack upon my back, I wander down the rabbit tracks. The creatures have a canny knack to find their way. The leaves around are wet and glistening. As I pass, they each shall kiss me. 1,000 sweethearts will be mine this day. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, I'll take pain. I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. I've a heart and I've a hope. It does look like the world, though I haven't seen the half of it, and doubt I will. Some prefer a weird place to keep them cozy, keep them safe, keep them from a lot of life beside the chill. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, I'll take pain. I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. Fare thee well, my friend and brother, bless you and your pleasant chains. Me and shows a wild lover, and I'll go rambling after rain. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, I'll take pain. I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, I'll take pain. I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. Well sung, everybody.